In this video, we'll take a closer look at an interview with ASICS and break down key business English used by executives. These expressions frequently appear in earnings calls, interviews, and strategy discussions, making them essential for understanding business news in English.
Now, among the shares we're going to be continuing to track include Japanese sportswear maker ASICS, which jumped 18% on Wednesday to an all-time high after the company raised its full-year forecast. It's now predicting record earnings and bringing forward mid-term targets by a year. ASICS says earnings will rise faster than previously expected as it sees reduced uncertainty around U.S. tariffs. Joining us now from Tokyo is President and COO Mitsuyuki Tominaga. Mitsuyuki-san, very nice to see you today. First off, congratulations. Maybe start by talking to us about what helped the strength in the most recent quarter.
Yes, good morning, April, and thank you for having me, and thank you for the opportunity. I just want to tell that we are very, very happy with the second quarter results that we just announced. Maybe if I could point 3 points. First of all, we are in the business for 75 years out of Kobe, Japan, and we had the best quarter ever in the second quarter, both sales and operating income. And secondly, with the very strong first half, we have decided to uplift our annual guidance, and we will be looking at 800 billion Japanese yen on sales, 130 billion operating income, which is approximately 20% increase in sales and 30% above increase in operating income. And also the operating income percentage now at 17% is one of the highest in the industry. So we are all proud of the results and very happy that we are able to achieve this 1 year ahead of our financial plan. And thirdly, after an announcement, the stock market was well accepted our results, and as a result, for the first time, we hit 3 trillion yen in market capitalization.
The phrase 1 year ahead of is commonly used to describe achieving a goal earlier than planned. It emphasizes strong performance, efficiency, or faster progress than expected. In business and project management, it is often used to highlight success in execution. The expression carries a positive tone and signals that results exceeded the original timeline.
Yeah, it was really positively received by markets, as you allude to. Talk to us, though, about the risks from U.S. tariffs, because I think you lowered it from 5 trillion yen, the expected impact, to 3 trillion yen. What is the expectation for the North American operations?
Sure. Thank you very much for the question. And basically, a little bit of background. So basically, we 20% of our revenue come from the U.S. operation. And where we develop these shoes is mostly in Indonesia and Vietnam. So the tariff was originally based around 20%. And with the new tariff, it was increased to by 19 and 20% accordingly. We have decided not to increase our price due to tariff for this year, because it is very important that we have been working strategically with the wholesalers, especially the running specialty stores. But with a very strong demand in the U.S. sales, we are all, with the tariff and the cost structure, we are able to maintain the financial plan that we have for the U.S. operations.
The word wholesalers refers to businesses that purchase goods in large quantities from manufacturers and sell them to retailers rather than directly to consumers. In business contexts, wholesalers play an important role in distribution and supply chains. The term is neutral and practical, and it is frequently used in discussions about sales strategy, logistics, and market expansion.
So, Mitsuyuki, you're willing to absorb some of the impact of tariffs for this fiscal year. But what about future quarters? Because the Trump administration is going to be in office for another 3 years. What's the plan going forward?
Yes, obviously it is a big concern for us. But once again, We will not increase price for even first half of 26, but we will adjust costs accordingly towards the end of the year for next year.
So how are you looking to trim costs elsewhere?
Well, I'm not that concerned on the cost. One of the things that we're very proud of is our product is very well accepted in the market right now. Our technology, the craftsmanship, the Japan heritage is now very accepted with the market, and we work very closely with our athletes, especially on running, tennis, volleyball, and so forth. And we are also replicating this technology into new areas of lifestyle and fashion, which is something like Onitsuka Tiger. And this area has been growing at 50% at this moment. At the same time, globalization is also a big, important key driver for us. 80% of our sales come from outside of Japan. And so Europe, China, Japan, US is a big market, but also we have been investing heavily in India, Southeast Asia, Middle East, and South America. And these countries are growing even faster pace than their major market. And the third area that we're investing is in digital and also D2C. We have been investing on running application, the race registration. So we have a lot more touch points than before. And by doing this, we really understand the consumer a lot more, when they're buying, who's buying, and what kind of event trigger the purchase. So with all this, I'm very confident that we have a lot of areas that we could go further besides the tariff.
The term DTC, or direct-to-consumer, is used to describe a business model where companies sell products directly to customers without intermediaries. In modern business, DTC often involves online stores, mobile apps, or brand-owned shops. The term is positive and forward-looking, as it suggests closer customer relationships, better data collection, and greater control over branding.
Mr. Yuki, would you be able to put some numbers on the expectations of growth and some of these markets you've just spoken about, including India? What sort of pace are we looking at here?
On average, we are looking at 20% growth going forward for 26 as well. As I said, we made a midterm plan in 24, from 24, 25, 26, and we achieved the financial plan this year. So we will have a new target for 26, and we also plan to have a new midterm plan developed next year, and we expect to have 15 to 20% growth in sales going forward.
You talk about how you're not too worried about costs. I wonder, to kind of stay ahead of the competition, how much expenditure is expected over the next couple of quarters in product innovation?
Product innovation, so we have obviously innovation, research is a very important part of our portfolio, and approximately 2% is done in the research side on ISS, Institute of Sports Science. But we plan to do globalization in this area as well, having research centers in Europe and United States, and especially working with the top athletes is some of the key for innovation, because this is not just for core sports, but also for lifestyle and Onitsuka Tiger that will be developed with the technical shoes in the lifestyle environment as well.
Yeah, to that point, which sports do you see presenting the greatest potential for ASICS at the moment?
I see both potential in core sports and also lifestyle. The core sports, obviously running is getting very big, it's getting very popular, and our market share is growing in every race that we participate in. Tennis is also very important. We had #1 market share in Wimbledon men's singles, and we continue to do that for the rest of the tournaments. So these areas are growing. But not even tennis. There's a lot of things like padel and pickle that's coming up. That's our opportunity. We're looking at younger opportunities in like skateboarding and so forth. At the same time, the market I just said on lifestyle and fashion with Onitsuka Tiger and sports style is we are still probably 2 to 3% of the market share. So there's a huge opportunity for us to grow both on a global and also in a scale.
The phrase "so forth" is used to indicate additional similar items without listing everything in detail. It helps speakers keep explanations concise while implying that the list continues. In both business and everyday English, it creates a natural, conversational tone. While slightly informal, it is widely accepted and understood.
All right, Mitsuyuki, great to get you on to share some of your plans for the company with us. Thank you so much, Mitsuyuki Tominaga, President and
Thank you
CEO
very much for
at
having me.
ASICS.